I'm here to present what we're doing with DirectOut and SKAARHOJ. I'm representing Danish company SKAARHOJ. Yeah, we've been collaborating with DirectOut for quite some time now, and we have quite cool solutions. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. First of all, a couple of things about SKAARHOJ. So what is SKAARHOJ? We're a Danish brand, and we do universal controllers. So one controller, as you can see here, this is one of our controllers. One controller can do multiple things and can control multiple things at the same time. And this can be video, this can be like PDZ cameras, this can be switching systems, this can be some software, some cinema cameras, but also this can be audio. And we are here because of audio mainly. When it comes to integrations, we collaborate with multiple different manufacturers. You can see a lot of different logos here. All of them partner with us in a different ways. Most of those ways are like doing us doing their API into our system. Thanks to that, we can control multiple parameters from panels that we produce. And we produce panels which are like panels with faders, like here, with encoders, with buttons, with joysticks, and so on and so on. Obviously, you can visit our booth at Hall 11, and we're showing all of the panels over there, including the one controlling DirectOut. When it comes to audios and specific to audio, we're in Audio Hall. We're collaborating with more and more manufacturers right now. DirectOut is on the top, the best. But we do work with other brands as well. And the whole concept is that thanks to having universal controller, you can control multiple brands from the same panel. Or you can have the same panel for multiple brands. You can do it simultaneously, or you can just swap the devices that you're controlling. So we work with Biamp, with Grass Valley in more broadcast world, with Evertz in more broadcast world. When it comes to AV QSys, we've got plugins for QSys. Then we can control audio on vMix, on VSRT, Mozart, Waves, LV1, and Cloud MX. Then very big thing for us is Amber Plus right now, because this opens doors for multiple different manufacturers, including StageTech, including Lavo, including what's there, Younger. Um, then you can also do MIDI, you can do OpenOSC. But we prefer to collaborate with other manufacturer directly, get the API directly, and get the direct control, because that's the best way to get like bi-directional proper messaging, testing the devices all together, and having the greatest experience for a customer. Big thing about SKAARHOJ is that our panels are super flexible. So we create those integrations with other manufacturers, but we also allow you as customers, end users, system integrators, to set up panel the way you want. We provide our own configurations based on our knowledge, or based on our discussions with our partners. So you can just go and plug and play, almost start in 5 minutes to control like a big mixer. But what you can do is you can customize the controller to your needs. As I showed you, we are controlling multiple different things. So there is nothing against having DirectOut on one fader, then Yamaha on another fader. Then on those two faders, you can have lights. You can do Amber Plus on 4 other faders. So you can do one mixing desk for everything, and this is in small compact size. And this is fully customizable, so any user can just take it and do whatever he wants. That's a bad picture. We've got different form factors. What we are showing here is our waveboard, so this is our audio controller. But you can see that there are a variety of different controllers with different number of buttons, with different number of encoders, with joysticks. with RCP style joystick. Um, all of those, they can control all of the devices that we work with. So it does make sense that this one controls direct out because it has faders and we're in audio world. But there's nothing against using this one to control direct out. This is our PDZ controller, and normally customers will use it to control PDZ cameras, but there's nothing against using those encoders to adjust flex channels on Prodigy. And it's the same for all of the devices. So they're all equal when it comes to the brain. The brain is the same in every single device that we produce, and it can work with all of the devices that we collaborate with and all of the partners that we collaborate with. The only difference is the size, the price, of course, and the layout of the panel and the purpose of the panel. You can see that this one has a fader, so why not using this fader for audio? You can. Or T-bar. That would be cool. Like, everything in our world is IP based, and you can see just one cable coming out of waveboard. This is PoE powered Ethernet cable, and all of our integrations are now IP based. At least most of them. Some of integrations they require some converters, but this is not our fault. When it comes to hardware, I encourage you to just come closer and take it in your hands because it's like proper hardware. It's not made of plastic, it's proper aluminum. It is all made in Denmark. You can see that those faders are motorized, or you cannot see that. They are not assigned to anything. You could potentially see that. Maybe it's not connected. Then we've got OLED screens. So also, if you come closer, you can look at the crisp screen and how good it looks, how good resolution is on every single screen that you have. Uh, then we've got high precision joysticks, not for audio. We design our own T-bars. We design our own RCPs. We use very high quality components, so we make sure that those devices last for years. Everything is PoE powered, or there is also 12 volt. And on the sides, you've got magnets. So if you want to stack multiple units, you can just click them together and create bigger surface. Okay, now a little bit of details of what we do with DirectOut. So the main goal that we've had is to do a direct control. So what you can do is you can just use any switch and connect Prodigy MP, Prodigy MX, or Maven A. Again, bad picture. Sorry for that. I wasn't expecting this big screen. On my screen, it looked great. Anyway, you can control all of those three different devices. We have integration with each of them, and you can use any SKAARHOJ panel. So it's not only waveboard, it's not only panels with faders. You can use any panel that you can find on our website or on our booth at IBC here, and then you can control it directly with DirectOut. So we are talking directly to DirectOut API, and the very important thing is that DirectOut also talks to us, and we listen to what you change in Globcon, for example, and we would react to that. So if you move fader in Globcon, our fader would also move it. When it comes to parameters that you can control, because Prodigy is like a big beast and it has a lot of different parameters, and if we were to add all of them, then it would be a bit crazy. So we've limited that to what makes sense on the control hardware panel. Still, we can add more if there is a need for that. But all of those parameters can be found on this page. So devices.skaarhoj.com. Then you search for Prodigy, and then you can see the full list of parameters. If a parameter is on the list, it means you can take our software and you can just select button and say, I want this parameter pre-fader peaks on this button. Of course, it might not make sense, but you can. So the general concept is that every single parameter that you can find on this list, on this page, can be mapped onto any component on our device. Now a couple of applications, and this is probably the most common one. So we're providing a fader bank for DirectOut, for Prodigy MP, for Prodigy, for Maven. So if your customer is using DirectOut and he wants to have the feel of real faders, then we are the one to do the job. We've had quite a lot of customers, quite a lot of successful implementations already for that. So yeah, I can easily say that this is the most popular integration that we do, or application that we do. And you can see a couple of models that we have with faders. So Waveboard, this is the flagship one with 8 faders and some buttons on the side. Then we've got smaller version, Waveboard Mini, with 4 faders only. And then we've got Colorfly, 4 faders and buttons. With those buttons, you can trigger snapshots, you can mute groups, you can do a lot of very nice things. Yeah, this is another slide showing that we can actually stack multiple panels together. So if you need more faders than just 8, there's nothing against using more than one panel. So you can add Waveboard MIDI, and then suddenly you have 12 fader board. Or you can add Colorfly or mix Colorfly with Waveboard MIDI, and then you've got 8 faders plus buttons. Or you can just have multiple faders with multiple waveboards. We also built quite a lot of rack controllers, and we've learned that that could be useful in some applications because they have buttons and they have encoders. And with those buttons and encoders, you can assign multiple functions of DirectOut to the panel. It can be routing, it can be group muting, it can be uh, triggering some snapshots. It can be level control as well, because we have panels with quite a lot of encoders, so we can select channel and then control levels, or select that this is Metmix, this is Metmix 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, and control levels on that. So very useful in rack mounted applications as well. Then universal panels. So as I mentioned, we work with many audio manufacturers, and what you can do is you can mix different systems in single panel. Uh, it is not only that you can put something on one fader and then something else on another fader, but it's also like triggering things with buttons. With one button press, I can send commands to not only DirectOut but also to all of those guys. With that, you create very nice automation, which is based on our software. And then yeah, you can really trigger very quickly multiple things and have it at your fingertips. Then we've got accessories, a lot of small utility products that are also working with DirectOut. And this could be Bluepill server, which is just the brain that sits in all of our panels. And Bluepill server can be used, for example, when you want to translate uh, one protocol to another protocol. So let's say I want to listen to DirectOut level, and when it reaches some level, then we're going to use also this box to make a red light, big red light, because we would close contact. So when we listen that channel 1 reaches that level, then we're gonna have big red lights uh, on, because there is a problem. Then we work also with a lot of third-party panels. So you can use our integration to control DirectOut with other panels, like with Stream Deck. So you don't need to use Companion for that. You can use our integration. Still, Companion is fine if it works. Then you've got Riddle Smart Panel, and you can use Riddle Smart Panel to control DirectOut levels. X keys with some extra buttons. Then Citron, you can also have an application with touch panels. So quite a lot of different options that you can use. Then finally, last application. Um, in many cases, there are customers who are using our controllers in very specific environments. So, for example, controlling some vision mixer, and and you don't want to give him the full console, but you want to give him a control of some levels. Maybe he's listening to some channels. So what you can do is you can select that those four encoders, they would be controlling your direct out. uh, because you can very easily customize those four encoders to be controlling direct out. Then you can make a couple of layers here, so you can toggle for multiple different channels, and this is valid for all of our controllers. Finally, uh, all of our controllers can be found on booth A30 in Hall 11. So we just need to go there. Um, and we also have direct out running on the booth. There is Colorfly and Waveboard Mini, so a little bit something like that, but with additional buttons here. And this is controlling direct out on our booth. Then please visit our website, SKAARHOJ.com, where you can find all of the information on products, on integrations, and also you can find our web shop where you can buy our products. Just saying. Then YouTube channel. There are a lot of YouTube videos, and if someone watches all of them, then you're crazy. Um, but uh, but yeah, if you're interested in very specific integration, or if you're interested in like how to do things, then our YouTube channel would probably give you an answer. There are some videos related to direct out as well, so you can watch the demo. But I would say better demo is here. While you're here, just join us on our booth, and that's it.